Okay, so hello everyone. It's Thursday. It's just 3 minutes after the close of the market. I wanted to go over the trades that we took in the last couple of days, and also to give you another look at where we are in terms of the broad market. As you've seen this chart before, I've been showing you this chart now for many weeks. It's a daily chart of the S&P 500, and I'm gonna put that same channel line on here that we've had on here for the last couple of weeks. And as you can see, I've been saying for a couple of weeks now that it's likely that price would come down and test this lower channel here again. And this is how close we got today. It's not quite a test. A test would be if it actually came to the line, came through it, and then rallied back above it, just like it did here, and here, and here. Those were tests because price actually broke the line, came back above it. Today it just came pretty close to it, didn't quite break it. We will have to watch and see what happens tomorrow. But we're pretty close to this line, and I did say back then that if we do come down and test this line, if we break this line and rally back above it, then that would be another buy signal. Just like it was on the last couple of occasions, like here and here and here. If it does come down, break the line and rally back, then it would be a short-term buy signal. And but if it does come down and close below this line, if we have a close below this level here, then we'd be in some short-term trouble and we could look for the market to roll over. Okay, so I just wanted to give you an update on that, on the SPX, and look at where we are now. We did have a couple of trades this week, NKE and DOW. So let's go ahead and take a look at those now. Okay, so we're looking at a chart of NKE, Nike. We got in the June 102 calls at 165 and managed to get out today at 205. This is a daily chart. And if you look here, we got out pretty near the top today, okay? I was watching it during the day and I saw it come back up in this level here, spiked up in this level on some volume. This is huge resistance over here. I figured it wouldn't make it higher, especially in an environment where the market was selling off. And so I pulled the trade. I was really looking for it to break and probably test this area here again. Obviously, that didn't happen. So we might have been a little premature. But as I said in the note today when I sent out the alert, I'd rather get out of the trade with a small gain than risk giving back what we've made. So that was NKE today. We kind of top ticked. We really got out right at the top today, right in time before it reversed. So yeah, that's NKE. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the other trade. So the only open position, that we should have on now is DOW. Dow. We got into these the July 55 calls at 45 cents per contract yesterday, and some really interesting things happening with DOW. First things first, I'm in the trade primarily because of this trend break here, right? And the volume that accompanied the trend break. This volume here is a sign of commitments being made. And it's being made at a point where it's pretty close to its highs, as you could see from this line here, okay, and this level here. So what we saw is big buying coming in very close to the highs. Normally, the only volume you see at this level is when people are exiting the trade. But what we're seeing is opening volume in this area. So it indicates that that buyers may be piling in and looking for another push higher. We should note, however, that obviously we have major resistance here, and this level is another area of resistance, even though we managed to close above it. So the next natural level is up here. And if we do get up here, it should be enough to get us out of the trade with a profit. So we're in DOW for now. Had very good price action today, and we're looking for it to come up just one more day, maybe test up in this area right here and give us an exit on the trade. It would also be a good area up here, would also be a good area to turn around and go short. So I'd be looking at some puts for when we get up here to see if we get up here in good volume, right? Then we might want to wait to see if it's safe to go short. But if we do test up in this area on tepid volume, like volume that's way less than it was today, then it indicates that the buying is slowing down and we could see a reversal. So we would go short. But one thing at a time, let's focus on our long. And we're focusing on price getting up into this area and taking us out of the trade with a profit. We're slightly ahead now. I think we're sitting on about a 20% gain in a day. So we see how it looks tomorrow and take it from there. Okay, so that's it. I just wanted to do a really quick update just to go over what we've been doing over the last 2 days. We have a weekend coming up. I'll be putting together some more trades, and I'm putting the finishing touches on the tutorial. It's a video tutorial that you'll be able to watch and just learn some things, like learn some setups, some methods, and hopefully it will be valuable to you. Hopefully you'll get a lot of information out of it. I also want to schedule some one-on-one consultations for people who want to learn a particular setup or two, or just have questions about trading in general. I can set up one-on-one consultations by webinar. So just shoot me an email. Let me know if you're interested, and we could go ahead and schedule something. Okay. So that's it, and I'll see you tomorrow.